the 11. De Ketelare has been taken out of the firing line. He starts this one on the bench. A quartet of alterations too for the visitors Juventus, compared with their win over Maccabi Haifa. Deschilio is injured, Di Maria suspended, while McKennie and Paredes drop down to the bench. In come Alexandro, Bonucci, Locatelli and Milik. The Poland international has made quite a splash since returning to Italian football.
Manca davvero poco.
Despite the absence, Mike Menil. Juventus are on the up. Milan decimated by injuries, but the Rossoneri still wear the crown. We're up and running. It's the champions against the old lady of Italian football. What do you expect from this one, Caruso? Away, Sanders in support, Giroud further on. Tonali finding Brahim Diaz. Giroud waits in the middle. Brahim Diaz for Theo Hernandez. There was Locatelli in the way, cleared by Kostic. Vlahovic made it stick, but Benacer dispossessed him. Locatelli for Kostic. Milan is short-handed at the back. This is Milik, and now it's Cuadrado. Milik waits in the middle. This is Kostic. Still there for Milik. He's got half a yard. Locatelli waits. Cuadrado. Bremer unlikely to shoot forward. Getting cleared by Gambier. Locatelli's won it there, and now it's Vlahovic. 5 forward here. Vlahovic. Cuadrado! Narrowly off target, but could he have tried to find a teammate?
The Juventus, they are waiting for any kind of small mistake the AC Milan makes, and then of course they are ready to face off. Look there, there were 5 arrows from Juventus up front. Cuadrado went for a shot, nothing.
Locatelli. Cuadrado stretching the pitch. Vlahovic, cleverly done. Milik! Comfortable save for Tatarusanu.
Yeah, good action made from Cuadrado, of course. Fantastic feed from everything's been made from Vlahovic. You can see here. They are waiting, he's waiting, and waiters as well. It's absolutely wonderful.
It's found Cuadrado. Locatelli. Bremer. Danilo stepping forward. Still Danilo letting fly, and Tatarusanu just about had it covered.
Yeah, well, Danilo is not new to this kind of finishing because he's got the pace, he's got the shot, and he's got a few goals as well, not just in Italy, but away. So just leaving Danilo from that distance, he's not going to have afraid to try. So be careful, AC Milan, because he can be quite dangerous.
And it goes the way of Milan. Chance for them to threaten potentially from the dead ball situation. Tonali sends in the corner, it was well attacked, and Rafael Leao very nearly scored.
Yeah, nice corner, I have to say. Well taken, and almost with a back heel, I believe. See, yeah, back heel from Leao, he's almost scored. Oh, what a reflex. Nice. Well, taking corner, Juventus maybe not really organized well in the first post there, where Kalulu Tomori, I think, got the header.
Rafael Leao couldn't leave. Juventus again springing forward. Milik. Cuadrado will get there. And once again, there are 4 bombing forward in support. Cuadrado away from Tomori. This is Kostic. There was Tonali to make the challenge. Pobega's lost the ball. No foul by Rad. Kalulu. Rafael Leao coming in round the back. A bit of loose control from him, but he still kept the ball. Rafael Leao finding a cross and winning a corner.
There's no easy life for Leao tonight because Juventus and of course Allegri starting.
Here is Rafael Leao, away from Cuadrado. That could have easily gone in. Giroud wants a penalty. It was Vlahovic in the way.
I was saying he has much space. Juventus is setting down quite deep. He's quite good. Open, although he's behind his arm, but he's open the elbow. Yeah. See that? I'm not sure. I wouldn't really be the referee in this case because it's quite complicated.
Daniele Orsato in discussions then, but there's no penalty. Corner is deep from Theo Hernandez. Back in by Benacer. Tomori got his head to it. Theo Hernandez up against Cuadrado. Vlahovic did have his hands behind his back, but he certainly seemed... Theo Hernandez with the corner. That's Giroud. Away by Alexandro. Giroud again. Rafael Leao, Pobega, way over the top.
I don't understand these corners from Milan. Always comes down so slow. It's again here. I wish I was still
Locatelli once scored a famous goal for Milan against Juventus. Rafael Leao, too strong and too quick for Danilo. Still Rafael Leao. It's come off Bremer and dropped the way of Giroud. Benacer. Rafael Leao with space to shoot! And he's caught the post again, I think.
Seems so, absolutely fantastic finishing. Look at that, he's aiming. Yes, absolutely. What an unbelievable shot. Look at no chance for Chesney if the ball was going in because the way he stroked it was absolutely fantastic. Look, what a shot, by the way. Well done.
Rafael Milik by Rafael Leao, Giroud. Rafael Leao, Pobega ahead of him. Rafael Leao, he's still going here. They hit the head of Bonucci. One back by Tonali. Benacer! That was dipping.
Yeah, Milan is pushing a little bit harder now. Seems that every time that they got the ball, they got a solution. Mostly, I believe, because Leao is starting to play off a little bit better. What I mean that he's coming off from the whole offensive line of Milan and starting playing on his own, and with his pace, with his ability, someone else take his place, and so gets much easier for Milan probably to play the way they've been doing the last 5 minutes now.
Gone on to the challenge. Kostic told to keep quiet, still griping away. Theo Hernandez with the corner. And Giroud! Tomori! He scored again against Juventus. He does not get many, the Englishman. But he seems to thrive against the Bianconeri. In the right place, at the right time, to give Milan the lead on the stroke of half-time.
Yeah, absolutely. He was almost basically having the position of striker there because the strike came from a proper striker. But then Tomori was there in the middle. We can see he's not offside because Alexandro is there. So definitely should be validated. It's not end ball or anything. It's definitely goal unless they go back to see what happened before. But I don't think they can go so far back unless rules are a little bit different, but still I think it's valid goal, lovely turn actually from Tomori.
He didn't know too much about the piece of control, but the finish was absolutely comprehensive from Fikayo Tomori. He'd only ever scored once in Serie A, in 56 Italian top-flight games before tonight. That goal came against Juventus. This one comes against the Bianconeri too. The goal is confirmed. Cuadrado felt he was fouled prior to the corner, but as you said, Lorenzo, it's a different phase of play. That had been and gone, and Juventus were unable to properly defend the corner, and that is a big goal for Milan.
No, that for sure. The corner was definitely defended really poorly from Juventus.
Giroud wins the flick on. Rafael Leao beaten to it by Danilo. This is Brahim Diaz. Now it's Rafael Leao. That was firmly struck, but Szczesny had it covered.
Yeah, Leao seems to want to score a goal because he reached 2 times that he had a shot at goal. Don't get me wrong, there was a chance to hit there. His teammates, Postonale on right-hand side, probably would have just made an action even more complicated.
Canoniere, the top scorer, Vlahovic was second last season behind Immobile. He's given it away to Brahim Diaz, and Bonucci couldn't dive in. Brahim Diaz, sensational pace, and he scores! All about the Spaniard. A sensational solo strike from Brahim Diaz, and now Milan have a 2-goal cushion.
It was long time ago we couldn't see the goal like that. What a run, what a great goal, even because he's not a right foot player, but he's keeping the ball to the defensive lineup. He just rolled through, protecting the ball. People like this guy, Bremer, was chasing him, and he does everything perfect. Okay, big mistake again, because it's not first time from Vlahovic, but Ibrahim Diaz does a fantastic goal, guys. What a great goal, by the way.
And there is a certain symmetry to this. Brahim Diaz and Tomori both scored in a 3-0 win against Juventus back in May 2021. Tomori with the opener here, Brahim Diaz with the second, and now the champions flexing their muscle. Brahim Diaz finds the net for the first time since the opening round of the season against Udinese, and that was literally the only option he had available. He's been cautioned for taking his shirt off, but we were just talking about Rafael Leao's pace. How about that acceleration from Brahim Diaz?
It's been an unbelievable acceleration, by the way. Sometimes you don't expect from players like that. I mean, we know he's fast, we know he's very quick, but honestly, protected when you run with the ball and you've got a body like Leao is something more easy in some way. Leao is quite tall. Ibrahim Diaz is not a giant, but he's been running and facing the Juventus defense lineup like a giant, because protecting the ball was no easy at all.
Locatelli's trudging off. Not a happy return to this stadium for him. Leandro Paredes replaces the Italy midfielder, and Kostic makes way for Miretti. Lorenzo, I have to ask you, Bonucci is the Juventus captain. He's not been booked. He pulled out of the challenge there on Brahim Diaz. Should he have just taken one for the team?
Yeah, definitely so. Even risking event.
Milan feel there are more goals in the offing. They sense the opportunity to potentially humiliate Juventus here. Rafael Leao. Benacer picks his head up. Giroud is there. Just too high for Krunic. And it goes behind for a goal kick.
Juventus seems to be just a sparring partner at the moment. Milan definitely is confident. Shove weight under your shoulder, thinking that you must win any game, no matter what. You need to win. It's so complicated, especially because this is a team not really done properly.
Brahim Diaz for Krunic, and that was a chance.
Yeah, another chance. Milan, when they open up, they open so well. Going back to Juventus, this is a team who's been making piece after piece after piece. Liga.
Acknowledgement of the fine set of skills that the Spaniard showed there. Reading the game to intercept the ball, and then the pace and determination to breeze away. De Ketelada for Theo Hernandez. He's onside for the moment. Theo Hernandez! That was ambitious, and he surely should have looked for a colleague.
And egoist as well, I have to say, because there were two people there, two his teammates in the penalty box. We can see here, everything is perfect. Look, there is Rebic, Leao, there were so many three-player penalty box.
McKinney. Paredes. Miretti keeps it moving. Danilo's cross, Milik's header, straight at the goalkeeper.
Yeah, a chance for Juventus now. Milik's movement was very good, fantastic cross as well from Juventus right back.
Heels for Alexandro. Given away to Rebic. Once again, too hasty in trying to find a teammate.
The idea was good, I don't think.
Meal with the Ketelare, who's deceptively quick. Rebic, Krunic, Rafael Leao, De Ketelare wants it. Still Rafael Leao, going himself. Bremer heads it behind.
So many space for strength, everything. 2 minutes to go, left and that. Probably.
Teo Hernandez couldn't beat the first man, Leandro Paredes. Tonali.
Liga.
Origi plays in Serie A for the first time since the derby. This is Keane. Milik. Moise Keane! And Juventus thought they'd got one back. Important challenge to deny him.
Yeah, fantastic challenge because Juventus has done everything well there. A challenge from probably Tomori again. Done absolutely wonderful.
Can Juventus find a lifeline here from the corner? Sent in by Soule. That came off Teo Hernandez. It'll be another corner. Lovely give and go there. It was Kalulu who got the challenge in.